So, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning, Pia.
So, let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So today, we'll start learning Soda Nibbāda, the first Vagga of the Soda Nibbāda. So Uraga Vagga. Okay, so before studying the Uraga Vagga or Uraga Soda, so here we need to know about the Soda Nibbāda. Soda Nibbāda, can be divided Soda and the Nibbāda. So Soda is discourses. Nibbāda is the synonym of the Nikaya. Nikaya, Nibbāda, so collection. So that is when the Scholar Norman also translate that word. Soda Nibbāda as a collection of discourses. The collection of discourses, Soda Nibbāda. Okay, so in Soda Nibbāda, there are 5 Vaggas. The first one is Uraga Vagga. And the second one, Jula. And that Maha, Ataka. And last one, Parayana Vagga. So 5 Vaggas. So in the Soda Nibbāda, so number of the Sodas are 17. 70 Sodas. So Sodado Sasdi Sodani. So there are 70 Sodas in the Soda Nibbāda. So Uraga Vagga, Dwadasa Sodani, in the Uraga Vagga, 12 Sodas. So Uraga Soda is one of them, the first one of them. And the Jula Vagga Jodasa, so 14 Sodas in the Jula Vagga. And the Mahavagga Dwadasa. In the Mahavagga Dwadasa, 12 Sodas in Mahavagga. So Ataka Vagga Solasa, in the Ataka Vagga Solasa, so 16 Sodas. And in the Parayana Vagga, 16 Sodas, that is 16 questions of the Ajita, etc. We already learned the word to Gāthā, 16 disciples of the Pāḷi Brahmin. So, okay, altogether, 70 Sodas in the Soda Nibbāda. And so this Uraga Soda and Adi, that is from the commentary. Those Pāļi words are from the commentary. This Uraga Soda and Adi. So among them, Uraga Soda is the first. So in the Uraga Soda, Soda is discourse. So what does it mean, Uraga? Urena Kichidi de Urago. So Ura means chest. So Urena means by chest. So it goes by chest. That is why it is called the Uraga. So Sabba Seda Adiwajana. Sabba Sa Eta Adiwajana. Sabba means snakes. So that is a name of the snakes, serpent. So that is why in the Uraga Vagga, all of the sotas are related to the simile of the snakes. The simile will be about the snakes. That is when those are, Uraga Vagga and the Uraga Sota. Okay, so in Uraga Vagga, 12 sodas in the Uraga Vagga. Of them, the first soda is Uraga Soda. That Uraga Soda also has the 17 stanzas. So 17 stanzas is not like the Mangala Soda or Middha Soda or the other sodas. So like the Dhammavara. Because in the Mangala Soda, maybe 12 stanza or something. So those 12 stanzas are only on the point of the blessing Mangala. Even though 12 stanzas in the Metta Sutta also maybe many stanzas, but those are about the Mangala, Metta, bless, the love and kindness. But here, so 17 stanzas, 17 stanzas, so 17 stories. But those are related to the simile of the serpents or snakes. Okay, so even though we say the Uraga Sutta, but 17 stories also, the other way we can say 17 stories. So one stanza, one story. Okay, so and in the commentary also, make a question. So the first one, the first stanza is expounded by whom? Make a question to understand clearly that story or that stanza. So in the answer, Ewa Misa Bhagavata. So Arhata Nikutena Patama Gāthā Desida. So Patama Gāthā, first stanza, is expounded by the Bhagavata, by the blessed one. So Arhata Nikutena, by aiming at to the so Arhata Phala or Arhatship. Okay, so expounded by the Buddha. So where it is expounded, so Alawiyan. So Eka Lawe Jiti, Alawiyan in the Alawi city, near Alawi city. So Eka Lawe Jiti in the shrine Eka Lawa shrine. It is expounded by the Buddha. So when it is expounded, so at that time in the Alawi, the Egalawa shrine, the Buddha stayed, and also the other Alawiya monks also stayed there. So at the time, those Alawiya monks, cut the trees to build each hut for themselves, and cut them. So at the time, one of Alawiya monks cut the tree, big trees. So at the time, one of the deity also stay in that tree as her home. So that is why she, protect or deny not to cut. But he cut it. So that is why she angry. And also finally, she report the fact to the Buddha. So that is why, this stanza is founded. So for the purpose of Dasa Dewadaya Obana Kota Winayanata. So to uproot it or to dispel Winayanata, for the sake of dispelling or get rid of Kota, the anger, Obana arising, Dasa Dewadaya in that deity. So to get rid of or to dispel of the anger, the Buddha is on this stanza. So this is, briefly background history of the first stanza. Okay, so yeah.
May I ask Sayadaw?
Mm-hmm.
May I ask?
Yeah.
I want to ask, who is Alawiyan monk?
Alawiya monks are many from the Alawi cities, or
are they the Buddha disciple or not? I mean the bhikkhu.
Yeah, but bhikkhu monks.
Bhikkhu, the Buddha disciple.
Yeah.
But the monk should not cut the tree, right?
Yeah. After that story, the Buddha laid down the rule, the Buddha Gama Sekhabara.
Oh, okay. Thank
Based
you,
on that story. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Based on that story. So, okay, here this stanza, your obadita we need to go down. So we sat down. Sabba visanwa osadehi. So bhikkhu Janati Ora Baram. So Urago Jaina Mi Wutta Jaina Mi Wutta Jamburanan. So this is not syllabalized stanzas, metric stanzas, meter. So Madra Chanda based on the Madra Chanda. Later we will analyze that one. So so Obadi dan we need the go dan. So we said dan Sabah we sang also dehi. So Bhikkhu Jana di Jahati Ora Baran. So Urago. So Jaina Mi Wuttajam Buranam. So to study this Uraga Vega, the procedure for studying. So firstly, briefly we will learn this background story of that one. So explain in the commentary. Okay, and also roughly what formation of that stanza or each word in that stanzas, and then so related to that stanza, you know, is extra information. Extra information. This one is, you know, the simile. So only in this stanza, those stanza, maybe even though we know the meaning of the whole stanza, so we cannot understand the sense of the whole stanza. What should be given from that stanza? So we cannot understand. That is why, you know, some extra information from the commentary also we should learn. So that is why roughly we can say, firstly, background history. Secondly, what formation of that stanza. So together with the structure of the stanza, you know, prosody. And third, the extra information provided in the commentary, its commentary. So here also, you know, later ones are these are extra commentary, the information provided in the commentary. So now, so process before the, you know, what information, you know, we should go to the prosody. So we already learned the, you know, prosody roughly, two types of prosody, syllabic. So we're not chanda in the Madra Chanda metric. Matra, the syllabic prosody and the metric prosody. So here, based on the syllabic metric prosody or matras, so this one is, you know, a kind of the orbit chanda saka. A kind of the orbit chanda saka. So to understand in the Madra Chanda, okay, roughly here. In the Madra Chandas, so there are three types. The first one is Issariya type, and the Gīti type, and the third one is Vedaliya type. In the Vedaliya type, so four types of stanzas. The first one is Vedaliya, so the general characteristics of the Vedaliya type. That is general Vedaliya, so Saminya Vedaliya. And the second one is Orbit Chandasaka, that one is Aparandika, and last one is Charuhasini. Okay, so the last three are based on the Vedaliya characteristics, rules of the Vedaliya. There's something, so it's slightly changed. But so general rules are based on the Vedaliya. So here, general rules for the Vedaliya type. So there will be 4 lines in that stanza, and also in the odd lines. So 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, first, second, third, fourth. So first line and that line are odd lines. We call the odd lines. So in the odd lines, there should be 6 madras instead of madras in the opening. So firstly, there will be 6 madras at the beginning of that lines. So after that, so there will be ragana in the light syllable. After that, the heavy syllable. So in the odd line, here, you see 6 madras. After that, the ragana, ramija, ragana, and the lahu and garu. that is in the odd lines. But in the even lines means so second line and fourth lines. So there are 8 matras at the beginning in the opening. After the 8 matras, there will be ragana, light syllable, and heavy syllable. So its structure will be in this way. So in the odd line, 6 matras, ragana, that is Obichandasaka. So 6 matras, ragana, lahu, and guru. And in the even lines, 8 matras, ragana, lahu, and guru. That is called the Vedaliya stanza. So based on that one, so in the odd lines, 6 matras, after that ragana. Okay. After that the ragana. So after ragana, lahu, guru, and the another guru. So it is the yagana. So 1 syllable more, or 1 matra, 1 syllable more. So in the previous Vedaliya here, light and heavy. But here, light and heavy, heavy. 1 heavy syllable more. So that is yagana. That is why 6 matras after that ragana, yagana. In the even line also 8 matras after that here ragana and the yagana. That is the Obichandasaka. Obichandasaka. So 1 heavy syllable more from the Vedaliya. That is Vedaliya type Obichandasaka. Okay, roughly. Vedaliya type Obichandasaka. So let's go back to the Uraga Sutta. So here also, in the first line, that is here to understand easily. This first line and the second line, and here that line, and in the fourth line. Okay, here first line and that line are we call the odd lines. So in the odd line, the first 6 matras. So your is heavy. Heavy syllable has 2 matras. Okay, so light syllable has 1 matra. Heavy syllable has 2 matra. That is why its sign also here I give the 2, 1, 2. In the Burmese tradition. So heavy syllable equal 2 matras, equal to 2 matras. Light syllable equal to the 1 matra. So that is why here your is heavy, so 2 matras. After that, oh, also heavy, 2 matras. After that, here ba, that is light syllable. So 1 matras, so 2, 2, 1. Here 5 syllable we get. And the t also 1 matras. So in the odd lines, your, o, ba, t. So 6 syllables. So after that must be here ragana. Ramijam is 2, 1, 2. So heavy, light, heavy. Here 10 is heavy, we is light, ne is heavy. Okay, so that is ragana or 2, 1, 2. So after that, and the D, light, cold, heavy. Cold, heavy, then also heavy, 1, 2, 2. So that is yagana, ram, yadensa. So in the third line, first line. So the same way in the third line also heavy, heavy, light, light. So 6 syllables, 6 matras. After that, hadi, o, light, heavy, light, heavy. That is ragana. After that here, ra, ba, ran, light, heavy, heavy. That is yagana. So first line and that line have the same characteristics. Firstly, 6 matras. After that, the ragana and the yagana. Okay, so that is Obichandasaka stanza. And then in the fourth line and the second line and fourth line, that is even lines. So at the very beginning there will be 8 matras. We, light, sa, light, then heavy. So light, heavy. So 4 matra. And the sub 2 but 1 weak 1. So heavy, light, also 4 matra. So wizard than 4, sub bar weak 4. So 8 matras. After that, there must be ragana, sang, wa, or heavy, light, heavy. After that, so sa, de, he. So sa, de, he. So actually, that one also, sa, de, he. But so 4 types of, group we already learned. So badanda group. So even though this is light one, but so at the end of the line, that is we should consider as a heavy. So sa, de, he. Badanda group. He is badanda group. Badanda heavy. So that is why sa, de, he also we should consider as a yagana. Okay, yagana. That is, 8 syllable. After that, ragana, yagana. So in the 4 line also, u, ra, go, light, heavy, 4 syllable. J, na, mi, heavy, light. Also 4 syllable, 8 syllable. After that, here, what, heavy, da, light, jan, heavy. So ragana. After that, bu, ra, nan, heavy, light, heavy, yagana. So in madras, ragana, yagana. So sip madras, ragana, yagana in the odd lines. In madras, ragana, yagana in the even line. So all together in the Obit Chandasaka,
Sayadaw.
yeah.
So here you mentioned eight syllables. So that means one heavy syllable you consider as two syllables.
2 matras, not syllables. Here, matras.
Like we sat down, Sapawe, you said 8. But
Yeah. So
2,
we
3,
is
4,
1,
5,
sa
6.
is 1, 2. Not syllable, matras, 8 matras. You see, not syllables.
Okay, I can't do it's not 8.
Matras, not syllables. Okay, so the whole stanza, its profile will be so will be here. It profiles altogether in the odd lines 16 matras, in the even line 18 matras. In the even line 18 matras. So altogether 34 matras in the one. So here 34 matras, and here also 34 matras. So that is it marks. So that is why it is called the matra chanda, not Vodi chanda, based on the matras. So number of syllables can be changed. So for example, here your is heavy. So that is a single syllable. But sometimes if we use the light syllables, there will be 2 syllables. So number of syllables is not fixed, but number of matra is fixed. So in the even line, 16 matras. In the odd line, 16 matras. In the even line, 18 matras. That is fixed. That is why it is called the matra chanda. So, okay, before going to the what formation about the matra chanda. So, any question you have? Okay, raise me.
So, Sayadaw, I think this is very difficult to remember, right?
Of course.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
How can we either you remember this?
So the Matra Chanda is the most difficult one in way of, so not based on the syllable, based on the Matra, based on the written heavy light, and so on. So sometimes, you know, even here in the first line, even odd line, so 6 Matras. So there will be that same Matra. So 6 syllable also can be each are light, each syllable, but not allowed. At least one heavy must be considered. So 4 light syllable, 1 heavy syllable. Altogether, so the same Matra in this way. Or the other way, so 3 heavy syllable also can be, and so that is why, you know, number of syllable is not fixed, because so it is considered as the Matras. Okay, so such a stanza, so we will learn here in, you know, the Udaga Wagga. So that is a later, you will be familiar with that one.
Okay, thank you.
So Sayadaw.
Okay.
So it's about the matra, but does it mean that it's in the same stanza, the pattern of light and heavy have to be the same? What I mean is, for example, here in this case, we know that for odd lines, it has to have it. They have to start with the 6 matras. So, for example, we have yo upati, so heavy, heavy, light, and it becomes 6 matras. For the third line, it's so big, yeah. So it's heavy, heavy, light. It's also 6 matras.
Yeah.
So they are in the same Gāthā. So can we have something like heavy?
Yeah, we can have something different.
So they can be different, you know. They don't have to be with the same pattern.
Okay, so here, one characteristics. So there should not be set of 6 light syllable continuously. Any other can be. So 6 light syllable, there should not be in the sit madra, within sit madra, or within even madra.
Yeah, yes, I understand that. But my question is the pattern in the same Gāthā. For example, in the Gāthā that we're looking at right now, they of course they have these 6 matras, but the pattern is heavy, light. You see?
Yeah. So that is the perfect stanza.
Yes. So can we have like in the first line we have heavy, light, but can the third line, can we have like heavy, light?
Of course, can be. Okay. But this one is the most complete one, the most perfect one. In the, you know, second line and third line also here, we start light, heavy, and it start with heavy, light, and the here ura go light, heavy, but so Jaina me heavy, light, the most perfect one. Actually can be and any other also.
I see. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. So now let's go to the word formation. So here, your is pronoun. We already know that. Opati dan. So opati dan. That opati dan is derived from the ud previous root part, and the past participle da is inserted. Opati da. So root part is fall down, but ud is up. For example, gachati means goes. Ogachati means goes up, rise up. Otadi, get, stand up. So fall up is not meaningful. That is in the commentary. So obadi dam here, odam, petit dam, get down. So odam means higher and higher. Odam modam means odam, higher and higher. So petit dam here we should consider as a get down, going higher and higher. So that means someone get angry. So his temperature, his maybe his voice at least also, you know, higher and wide, harder and harder. So that is an opatita. Actually, so that opatita, so the meaning should be understood is, the meaning what should be understood is here. Oh, sorry, I deleted. So out here. So opati 10 is, you know, power 10 the at all, arisen, has arisen, or obanandi, odan hoti. Actually, literal meaning of this, so fallen up, that means go up and go higher and higher, have been higher and higher. But here we should understand that means arising, arising. So literal meaning is go higher, have been gone higher, odan, modan, get down. Okay, so what formation is ud, root, bad, and the ta is inserted. So obadi, the past participle. So that obadi then is so modifying to the go then. Goda, anger has arisen. Has arisen. The anger has arisen. Okay, so we need it. So we need the, so we prefix root ni, sign is a, so it becomes a becomes the aya, so naya. So we have the normal form, common form is winayati, but so aya is contracted as the a. So we have the winayati, winayati, neti, nayadi, sedi, sayadi, winayati, winayati. We have the similar form. So winayati, winayati. So that is dispel. Dispel or get rid of. We need it, dispel or get rid of. So here, this line, your obadi then we need the golden. So your is subject, obadi then golden is object of the we need. So who get rid of anger which has arisen? Who gets rid of anger which has arisen. And in the second line here, we said then sabba wisanwa osadehi. So we said then, okay. We said then sabba widanwa kode. Oh, sorry, I so in the commentary, we said then the weighted then. That is commentary explanation. We said then the weighted then. So we said then is derived from the, so we prefix root is sar and the past participle da. So ra is dropped and the da become the, you know, lingua with the dot lingua. So we said that because of ra influenced by ra. So we said that means, you know, separate. That is to another. We sarati. That is the past participle form of the we sarati. As the present we sarati we have. We sarati. So the meaning is weighted that, you know, separate over. So that we said then also modify to the golden. Oh, that is another line, sorry. So we said then sabba we sanwa osadehi. We said then sabba we sanwa osadehi. Here sabba we sanwa. Actually, so sabba we san iwa. Sabba we san iwa. So we said then modify to the sabba we san. The snake poison. Snake poison. So osadehi. Snake poison, osadehi. So actually completely we should understand So the past line, your Opati dan Winedi Kodan, Wisadan, Saba Wisan wa also Dehi. Okay, so here in the Burmese Naysaya. So we stand DK Chako. So with your wizard and Saba Wisan also Dehi, we need the Iwa. So the subject is put here. So the past line, what your wizard then Saba Wisan at the above, we need the and the Iwa the same way your is who. So your Obadi dan or dan we need it. So similarity example sentence. So with your wizard and Saba Wisan we need it, we are like the physician. So subdues, we need the subdues or cure the poison snake or also dehi. So the also dehi. Also dehi with the counter poison or medicine or herbs or etc. So the same way he one so subdues his anger arising in him, which arises in him. So Sabba here, Sabba Wisan what is Sabba Wisan Iwa. Sabba Wisan what? Sabba Wisan Iwa. And the next line, So Bhikkhu Jihadi Ora Baran. So Bhikkhu is subject, Jihadi is verb. So Ora Baran is object. Okay. Ora Baran is object. So sorry, here the explanation sentence is so Sabba Wisan the so Sabba sa Wisan the poison of snake. So Iwa the Obama Wajana. So to show the example or simile. So Ikaro Loban Kadawa. So it is elided and the what Ejiwa order. So it is elided, only what is said here. And so also Dehi is Agadehi, Agada, mean medicine or herb, actually counter poison here, counter poison. So Ora Bara. So Ora Bara in the dictionary, the below, Ora and the Bara, Ora mean below, Bara mean above. Or the other one, the lower and the higher words. Okay, but here not consistent. Those are not consistent here. So and then so Ora and the Bara. Here's scholar Kianom translate. Ora mean this shore. Bara mean the far shore. This shore and the far shore. He's translated in this way. So that is why. So here show me what. This show me what. The other show me what we don't know. The current stanza meaning. So that is why we need to learn the extra information provided in the commentary. Okay, so here also he Ora Bara, so Bhikkhu. So Bhikkhu Jihadi Ora Bara. So Bhikkhu Ora and Jihadi. The one also current information, and the other similar one is here Urago Jaina Miwa the Jam Urana. So that is similar. In the first line also, your obadi that we need to go, then after that, we said then Sabba. We said then Sabba Wisan was also his similar sentence. Here also the same. Next one is simile sentence. So bhikkhu jahati. Jahati is ruha and the D. So ha become the ha. So after the ha become ja, become short. So jahati. Jahati also get rid of the same word, give up, abandon, gives up. And the Jaina, so in the next line, Urako, so Jaina miwa tajan. So Jaina miwa tajan. Actually, so it is derived from the Jaina iwa tajan. Jaina iwa tajan. Jaina iwa tajan. So Jaina means decayed. So iwa is the same one, the Upamana Vajana. Similarly, so dacha means skin. Dacha means skin. So here, because of vowel, so negida become mud. So jaina miwa, it is okay. But here that become the double. So jaina miwa dacha. So Jaina miwa dacha. Double T. So actually Jaina Iwa Techen. So no reason why that become double, but because of the correct prosody structure. So if it is used as a single T, so what will be light syllable? So at the time, if we say what is light, there will not be ragana. So that is to be consistent with the structure of the prosody. In this case, what the chant should be ragana, what is heavy, that is light, chant is heavy. Heavy, light, heavy must be ragana. If we say single T, so what is light? That also light, chant is heavy. So light, heavy, that is sagana. So they will not be consistent with the correct structure of the Abhichandasaka madras, Abhichandasaka structure. So that is why that become the devil. So in this stanza, such a one also we can see. So without understanding that one, so we cannot know the meaning of the correct meaning of the Jaina Miwa Tajan. Okay, Jaina Iwa Tajan. So Jaina Tajan, the old skin. Iwa is like, and so on. Decayed. Okay, so the whole stanza. So that one also, the whole line. Yeah, in this way we can understand. So bhikkhu, this line should be the first. This is example sentence. So Urago and the Jaina and the Jaina Purana and the Dajan. After that, so Jahati Iwa and the so bhikkhu Jahati Ora Baran. To understand the meaning. So Urago Jaina Purana Dajan Jahadi Iwa so bhikkhu Jahadi Ora Baran. So bhikkhu so bhikkhu Ora Baran Jahati. So okay, this line should be up at the beginning of this in this place. So in this way, you know, what your also dehi wisdom sabba wisdom winnie the position, just like the position, so subdued the snake poison with the, you know, counter poison. So when who subdues his anger, which is arising in him. So after that, so bhikkhu, he, that monk, ora bara jahadi, so gives up or leaves or gives up this shore and the far shore, just like the snake. So leaves or gives up his old decay and old, so snake skin. So that is the meaning of the whole stanza.
So Sarah,
okay.
When the Kia Norman translate leaves this shore and the far shore, it makes confusion because here, if the person separates anger, that means it's anagami. So if the anagami, what means this shore and the far shore? According to commentary, we should understand that it's only this shore. The meaning bara means disa, adira. That means shore. So actually, according to commentary translation, actually we only translated leaves this shore. There's no the far shore, that meaning.
So many way explanation in the commentary.
Yeah, but
So
I mean,
here,
according to Dharma points, we should not understand in this show or father show, because the anagami still have the bhavadana. So that's why we cannot translate this show and the father show.
okay, so here, that or and okay. Firstly, we should finish the translate. After that, I will focus on that one. So that is here Kianomen translation we already seen here. So that bhikkhu who subdues his anger when it is arising. So S1 here physician in Burmese translation. S1 subdues, so with herbs here mean counter poison. The snake poison when it is, you know, separate, that it wisdom through the body. So he leaves this shore and the far shore, that is Kianomen idea. So as a snake leaves its all one out skin. Its all one out skin. So that is the current meaning of this stanza, but we cannot understand completely. That is why so we should go to the commentary explanation. So okay, so based on the question here, Ora Baran is a different, many various explanation, variety of explanation we have. So here, so bhikkhu in the commentary. So can you see the commentary page?
Yes, we can see this one.
Okay. So here, so bhikkhu jahadi ora baran. So even go down winendo, bhikkhu yasma go do. So that dina megina sabba so bahiyati. That is, you know, anagami mega. He get rid of anger. So that's the ma ora bara sinyitani. So banjo. So actually banja oram bhagiya sayojanani jahadi vididapo. Okay, that is the pathway. And awat sisinahi awat sisinahi barandi dira sanam. Bara is the name of the dira. So that's here. Ora nija dani sansara sagarasa bara buddha nija gadwa oram barandi vochati. So even though that, you know, that ora or bara is the shore of or the bank of the sansara sagarasa. Sansara means round of sansara. Sagara means the ocean. So okay, the shore of the ocean. So ocean has, you know, two shores, this shore and other shore. That is why ora bara is only one word. So he get So Ora Baran, this shore and the other shore. So that is why each river or ocean has at least two shore, this shore and other shore. So that is here Ora, even though it refers to the shore. So Ora Baran, here two words. Okay, that is the first explanation. And another one, Atawa, your obedient, we need the code and we said and Saba, we said, so we need the one. So Anagami Pale, Tido, Beku, Jahadi, Ora Baran. Nagami Tido, Jahadi, Ora Baran. So that Orandi Sakada Bawo. So here another explanation. So Ora is Sakada Bawa. So in Burmese translation, this life. Barandi Barada Bawa. Barandi Baradaba, another life. This own life and another life. So that is a to be Arahant. He must be Arahant to get rid of Ora and Bara. That is at the very beginning also in the introduction. Here you see Ewa Masa Bhagavata Arada Nikudena. Arada Nikudena. So with the aim at to the Arahantship, the Buddha expound this stanza. Not just the Anagami. Actually, Gāthā is dispelled by the Anagami, right? But so it has another remaining sense also to be understood. And the another information here, explanation for the Ora Bara. So Ora wa cha ijada yadanani. Ora is ijadiga yadana, 6 ijadiga yadana, internal basis, and the Barandi 6, so Bahira yadana, external, sense based. So in this way, many explanation here you see, and the ta or Orandi Manusa logo, Barandi Dewa logo. So Ora is human word, Bara is the other deity and Brahma word. And also Ora is Kama Dhatu, sensual element. So Baran is Ruba and Aruba Dhatu, material element. And the Ora is Kama Ruba Bhava. Ora is Kama Bhava and Ruba Bhava. Baran is Aruba Bhava. In this way, many explanations here. So Atawa, O, and so on. So briefly here, we should understand, even though Gāthā, your anger is destructed by the Anagami Mega, but the aim of expounding this stanza is to reach finally the arahantship. So that is this life and the other one, the first explanation here, already Sakada about this life, even the Anagami person, he is Anagami person, but he has new birth in the Brahma world. So he cannot give up the other shore also. That is why he leaves this shore and the other far shore mean he completely attained the arahantship. Okay.
Yes, generally we say the partial, it means mostly it refers to Nibbana.
But in other case, yes, only the Bara. Only the
yes,
Bara.
like the Barayana Vaga. So they wait to be.
Yeah.
That means that is Nibbana.
Yeah, right. That is only Bara. But here in this word, Ora and Bara, two compare word. Ora means, so that is in the commentary. Ora and the Sagada about this life, Barandi. So next life.
Yeah, but in the first Asisena, Avesena, he Barandi Dirasanama. So that means in here, this if we translate the bara as a dira, that means only this shore.
So every ocean or every river, every lake has at least two shores.
Okay, back here.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, that is the meaning of the Ora Bara. And another one is, easy to understand, but the other extra information about the, Obadi dam. So Opaditan is, the synonym of the Opanan. So that Opanan in the commentary. So 4 types of Opana. So with that Manopana and the Bodwa Bagadopana and the Okasakadopana and the Bumiladopana. So 4 types. So with that Manopana mean just arising. So that means Sabambi, Sankana, all of the conditioned things, they arise. So Obadi, they are endowed with the Obada Tidipinga arising, existing, and season moment. So that is why all of the Sankada Dhamma are, so the arising of all of the Sankada Dhamma is Udamano Bana. But so Bodwa Bhagadok Bana is a Bodwa enjoying and Ubagada season. That is, Kusala Kusalan and Sisa Sankada Dhamma, Sisa Sankada Sankadanja. So Kusala and Akusala Chetas, Kusala Dhamma and Akusala Dhamma, when they has arise, they taste or enjoy the taste of the object. That is why they become the wholesome. If they wholesome and unwholesome. So if they enjoy the good object or a true object, etaramana, and so that the somanasa and ubeka and so on. So if the object is the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, if they enjoy, so do not enjoy. So they enjoy as the opposite side, but angry or something. So other than akusala and so on. So kusala and akusala can enjoy the taste of the object. So after that they cease. So the Dharamana and the Bhavanga, so continuously happen and so on. And also Sesa Sankada Dhamma. So at the time, so in the case of the kusala and akusala, so both the is Jaran form of the root bhuj enjoined. But Sesa Sankada Dhamma, Sesa Sankada, the other one, even the Vibhaga and Kiriya and the other, the Sesa, the any condition state. So at that moment, so both the is Jaran form of the root bhu, happening and ceasing. Both the ubagada, bodwa bagada, abagada. Abagada means ceasing, go away. But so for the kusala and akusala, enjoy and cease. For the sesa sankada, arising and cease. Okay. But another one. So okasa kaduk bana, okasa kada, given chance. So they happen, they arise by given chance. So that is karma. So kusala or akusala karma, they are adita, pass beyond, but they give chance and they are, they are resultant consciousness or state to arise, they give chance. That is why such a, happening of the karma is okasakadobana. And the last one is Bhumi Ladobana, Bhumi Lada Obana. So in this case, Bhumi and Bhumi Lada, two what we should understand. So Bhumi is Vipassanaya Aramana Buddha Devumaka Benju Bara Nekhanda, Benjekhanda. So Devumaka Benjekhanda, 5 aggregates belong to the Devumaka. Devumaka means Kama Rupa and Arupa. So they are the object for the Vipassana Jnana. So they are called the Bhumi, Bhumi Nama. And the other one, so Bhumi Lada Nama, Desu Obadarahan Kilesa Jata. So arising of the defilements, Obadarahan. So related to those Devumaka Dhamma. Desu me, Devumaka Dhammesu, Devumaka Benjakhandesu, Obadarahan Kilesa Jata, clinging to those one, attached to those Benjakhanda and arising. Those defilements are Bhumi Lada. So here Koda is Kilesa, Dosa. That is why. So Bumila de Newa Singhan Kitchedi Wididaba. Here, so he subdues his anger. We need it. So by way of that is why the open the anger also can be rooted by way of the vipassana. So by the anagami mega. So that is why it is the arising of the Gāthā. So we can say Bhumilato Bana, arising of Bhumilato Bana. So the arising of the kilesa also the other way to understand easily. And so we need related to we need to remove or dispel. So two way of the Vinaya, we need the so Samvara we need your virus training. Bahana we need so by dispelling. So two ways of the we need the Vinaya restraining. So by restraint also that Gāthā can be dispelled, or by removing, Bahana means removing, also that Gāthā can be dispelled. So in the Samvara Vinaya, so 5 types, Sila, Sati, Jnana, Khanti, and the Viriya. 5 types. And the Bahana Vinaya is so Datinga Bahana, Vaikambana Bahana, Samuchida Bahana, Padipasati Bahana, so Nesarana Bahana. So Datinga Bahana means at the moment of arising, so maintain wholesome consciousness like the Kama Jeda, Kama Kusala Jeda. Vaikambana Bahana at the moment of arising of the Ruba and Aruba Kusala Jeda. And the Samuchida Bahana at the moment of arising, part consciousness. And the Padipasati Bahana at the moment of fruition arising, and Nesarana at the moment of attaining the Nibbana. Okay, so rapidly, but in the commentary, deeply in detail explanation, so we can learn. So of them, so here a monk, so Bhikkhu Jahadi Ora Badan, so that Gordon, by way of the 8 types of this to among 10 Bahana, among 10 Vinaya. So Padipasati Vinaya and Nesarana Vinaya and Tabitawa. So except Padipasati Vinaya and Nesarana Vinaya. So Awa Sisena Ata Vidina Vinayena. So by way of 8 types of Vinaya. So Dena Briyayena, we need Diti Pāvajati. He get rid of the anger. So by way of 8 types. Okay, so and also here Ora Baran Bhikkhu. So he get rid of, he leaves this shore and other shore. So Bhikkhu Ora Baran, we need the Bhikkhu Kodo, so Ora Baran, that one, so we already explanation. And so that's Atasa Vibhavanataya Ubama Aha Udago Jaina Miwa the Jam Urana. So the related to the Uraga also, snake also here many explanation in the so snakes are 2 types, Kama Rubi and the Agama Rubi. So do we do Kama Rubi, Agama Rubi. Kama Rubi means so that snake has the power, so it can create so the form as he likes. So now, so I can be a man, so he can create a form of himself as a man, human or deity or something. And the Agama Rubi, so no power such no such power. So and also another way, Jalajo Talajo, so born in a snake, or so these living around in the water or in the land. So 2 types. Okay, and so those snakes, when the Jahando, so when they get rid of, when they leave their old So 5 ways or 4 ways. Chadobi Dena Jahadi. In 4 ways, they give up their old skin. So the first one is Sajadi and Tido. Even though they have power to create himself as a human one, but when he gives up his old skin, only as a state of natural state, Sajadi. So existing in natural state, he can give up. And the Jiko Chando, why gives it up? So if their skin are become old, so partly so they leaves up from the body, partly stick on the body. In this way, they have many difficulties. That is when they discussed it on that, old skin. And the Nesaya, so based on the something, maybe between 2 trees, between 2 stones or something, between the whole of something, they enter and they take out their old skin. So Nesaya. And so Tamena at that time, they trying to get back, they make effort. Even though it makes it hard to them. So they try an effort in this way 4 ways. So that is right here. So Sajadi and Tito and Ayam Beku, Ewa Mewan the same way. Ayam Beku, this man also Ora Baran, Jahidu Kamo, this shore and the other shore. He went to leaves this shore and other shore. So he leaves 4 ways Jidobi Dina. So Sajadi and Tito Jigo Channel Neza Tamedi. So the first one is Sajadi and Jadomi, Ariyaya Jadia Jado. So existing in the noble state. Okay, and also Sajadi and Jado. And Jigo Chando. Sakada Bawawida Ora Bara, Jena Buran Dokan, Jina Mena Data Adinawan Dasina Jigo Chando. So Tido Beku, then Sakada Bawadi Bedan, this life and the other life, the Ora Baran, this show and the other show. So Jaina Burana, the Jamua, just like the old skin as a snake. As snake, they discuss his old skin, the same way Ora Baran don't come. So Janin then, which leads to this suffering. So that are here and there in this life and other. So Adinawa doesn't enough by seeing the fault of or this advantage of this show and this life and other life. So in this way, Jigo Chando, so he gives up. And so Nesaya, so Kalyana made the Nesaya, rely on the best friend of the Buddha. And also Adimata Vayama Sankhadan Taman. Adimata Vayama exceeding effort. Taman Janidawa Diwasan Jingamena Sunisijaya Awaraniyena. So Diwasan Jingamena in the daytime, by sitting at the time of sitting. So Awaraniyena Awaraniyehi Damehi Jaitan, but it's all daisy making effort. So to try the mind purified. So in this way, he leads this life and the other life. Okay, that is why here. So Ayambi Asitila Brakama Daya Wayamando Urago Wiya Bahanangare. So Panangare Dawa Ayambi Nana Wipanjanidawa Urago the Jan Ora Janadi. So Jahedawa Urago Wiya. So Ohida the Jo Yena Gama Ayambi Ohida Baro. So if that snake, after giving up his old skin, so he can go here and there, so wherever he wants. So the same way that So that means he is freed, not, you know, holding by the old skin. That is why this monk also, after giving up this life and other life, so he is freed from the, you know, birth or existence. Or Nimota. So Ohida Baro. So he is freed. Anubadi says Nirvana. So Dhatu, Disan, Bekamedi, he leaps to the direction of Anubadi says Nirvana. So to the extremely Anubadi says Nirvana, cessation. Anubadi says that without any remaining. So that is when the book Dinaha Bhagawa, your Obdibana Winedi Gordon, we said that Sabbath with someone also did he in this stanza. So even in this way, is Patama Gada, this first stanza, this is founded by the Bhagavad by the Buddha. Arhada Niku Dena. Arhada Niku Dame, the final aiming. The aiming also, aiming at to attain the arhatship. So, okay, now finished. So any question? So no more question.
So, Sayadaw, I'm just wondering, so without the Atthakatha, how can we understand the original text?
It's very difficult.
You see, without this explanation, it's very complicated. We cannot understand. So how about the ancient, those variables? How can they understand?
Maybe they, so, you know, they are, so based on their teacher, so, you know, hand by hand, generation to generation, they were explained. So, but later, so at the time, so to understand easily, they record in the, you know, palm leaf or stone or something. Because of that, now we can understand. Okay, that one also I have never learned so under the teacher, just reading in the commentary. So without the teacher of the commentary, I cannot understand that.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. So, okay, if no question, so let's stop today by saying sadhu 3 times. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
You're welcome.